Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for joining us right around Australia for this AAAA Industry Leaders Forum. It gives me great pleasure to welcome the Chairman of the AAAA, Mr. Mark Pedder, to make a welcoming address. Over to you, Mark.
Thanks, Stuart. And hello, everyone, and may I offer a warm welcome to everyone today, and particular welcome to our keynote speaker at this very important event, the Honorary Michael Sukkar MP. I'd also like to welcome a great supporter of our industry and the AAAA in Craig Ondarchi MP. Welcome, Craig. And also want to acknowledge the 950 plus members and industry participants that have taken the time to attend this morning. We're always grateful for your commitment to this industry, and I know that is what unites us, our shared commitment to our industry today and into the future. In addition to the Minister, can I also acknowledge the AAAA board and the AAAA staff and thank them for their tireless efforts throughout what has been a horror year. I'd also like to welcome our other keynote speakers, David Fraser, CEO of Capricorn Group and former AAAA President, and Lesley Yates, Head of our AAAA Government Relations. Welcome to you both. Despite a global pandemic, here we are today, doing what we always do, fighting for our industry and campaigning for a better future. Challenges are not new to us. We struggle every day with challenges: access to skilled labour, access to repair and service information, and of course, the never-ending fight for fair and open competition. Our recent stoush with Mitsubishi is a great example, and for me, it carried two really important lessons. Lesson one, the car industry will continue their never-ending quest to cut us out and capture the customer for life of their car ownership. That's the first lesson. The second one, and is far more important, we combined to produce over 150 comprehensive submissions opposing the Mitsubishi exclusive dealing extended warranty. We've mounted a considerable fight back, and I'm pleased to tell you that this is far from over. Despite all the advertising that you are seeing, this 10-year exclusive warranty does not have ACCC approval, and we are doing our best to make sure it never does. Mitsubishi is seeking approval to mislead the public into thinking that using an independent repairer will void their warranty. In our view, a bridge too far. It was very clear from their submission that they viewed our industry as fragmented and disorganised. Well, over 150 articulate submissions later, I think we proved them very, very wrong. The lesson here is about what we can achieve when we work together, and today is the best example of that. You are here because you care, and without that, honestly, there is no reason for an industry association to exist. We are thankful for your strong leadership, and a commitment that I give you as chair of the AAAA is that we will always strive to be worthy of your time and that your loyalty to this industry. So let's get this forum underway. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our AAAA Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Stuart Charity. Over to you, Stuart.
Thank you very much, Mark, and to the Honourable Michael Sukkar MP, Assistant Treasurer and Minister for Housing, and to all our industry participants that have joined us from right across Australia this morning. May I offer you a warm welcome. We actually should have been at the Brisbane Convention Centre this morning, launching our second Auto Care Convention. Now, obviously, that wasn't possible due to COVID, so we've had to be nimble and I guess reimagine this event. And we are just so pleased that 950 people have registered to join us today, and the majority of those are online this morning. We are continually amazed and so proud of you, our members, and the way you support us. So again, thank you so much. I also think it's really a practical demonstration of the importance of mandatory data sharing to our industry, and it's so great that we've got Minister Sukkar joining us here this morning. In addition to Minister Sukkar, as Mark alluded to, Craig Ondarchi, who's the member for Northern Metropolitan Region here in Melbourne, is a great supporter of our industry, and I know Craig is on the line and has been a huge support for our industry for many years. So thank you, Craig. Every day, the AAA continues to fight for the car owner's right to choose who repairs their vehicle and what parts are fitted on it. With all that's going on in the world at the moment, you could be forgiven for assuming that work on these issues might no longer be top priority for the AAA. In fact, mandatory data sharing and other action against competitive activity remains our #1 priority on a day-to-day basis. And we've undertaken numerous activities in 2020 in pursuit of that goal. And you can be rest assured that while we have been working diligently to support our members through the pandemic, we haven't taken our eye off the ball. Throughout 2020, we've continued to press our case for a mandatory data sharing law. We've met with MPs and ministers, we've participated in parliamentary inquiries and continued our strong relationship with the global right to repair movement. And not that long ago, I wrote to our guest today, Michael Sukkar, asking the federal government to set a date for the introduction of the law. And I'm pleased to report that the minister responded exceptionally positively, as we expected him to. In fact, we've been continually grateful to the minister for his commitment, his ongoing engagement, and his support. And we're not just waiting for the federal government to act. As an industry, we are working on the formation of a new body that will sit under the law and support its implementation and operationalisation. So it will provide things like dispute resolution, a secure data release model, and technical expertise to sort out any complaints and recommend action to rectify systemic issues if required. And in fact, the 5 original signatory bodies to the voluntary agreement will be on the board of this new body. And I'd like to acknowledge and thank the Australian Automotive Dealers Association, the MTAA and the VACC, the Australian Automobile Association and the Federal Chamber of Automotive Industries, who will all sit on this board and help operationalise the data sharing law. And we thank them for their commitment to fair and open competition in our market.